Hi, I'm Jen. I'm teaching the sign permit process, application to inspection, at the ISA 2025 in Las Vegas. My class is from Wednesday at 10 to 11. I hope to see you all there, where we can discuss the permitting process, how to get through faster, all tips and tricks to make it as less painful as possible. Hope to see you there. Bye!
Hi there, I'm Alicia Spector, Sales Manager for Eon Laser USA and EMP Laser, and I'm excited to invite you to our upcoming session, Metal Money, Unlocking Your Full Potential with Metal Cutting Lasers. If you're looking to expand your capabilities, boost your efficiency, and increase revenue, this is a session for you. We'll cover how metal cutting lasers are transforming sign shops, helping businesses create stunning signage, custom brackets, and so much more. Metal cutting technology is more affordable than ever, making it a must-have for any sign shop. Don't miss the opportunity to learn how this game-changing tool can revolutionize your business. I look forward to seeing you there and to help you unlock your full potential. Have a great day.
Hi everybody, I'm Marty Guinea with Miratech Systems, and I am super excited to be teaming up with Justin Murray from SignComp to present Flexible Face Manufacturing and Installation, a comprehensive guide. So here's what we know. We work in flexible faces all day, every single day. But flex faces are a small but important part of our industry for a lot of other sign companies. And so whether you're new to them, in which case this session will remove a lot of fear and anxiety about working with flexible faces successfully, or if you're a grizzled veteran that's done this 100 times, and want to just pick up some new tips and tricks and best practices, this is the session for you. So we're going to go through the various substrates that are available, the flexible face materials, and what the use cases are that make the most sense. We're going to go through decorating methods, protective laminates, and the warranties that go along with them, color reproduction, best practice artwork creation, and then I'm going to hand it off to Justin because he knows this stuff like the back of his hand. And he's going to take you through tensioning, understanding the custom tools that are used in order to make your face ready, and then to tension your face successfully and to get into a cabinet so it's going to perform beautifully. At the end of the session, what we really hope is that we're going to have given you the confidence to add flexible sign faces to your sign company's offerings and to be able to put out in the market stunning flexible faces that'll look fantastic. Hey, thanks so much for joining us. We're looking forward to seeing you in Las Vegas. Take care. Bye-bye.
Are you manufacturing signage? If you are, chances are good that you're using an adhesive, sealant, or tape somewhere in the manufacturing, assembly, or installation of your signs. And if you are, maybe you have questions like, what's the right adhesive for the job? Or how do I stick this to this? Or I used an adhesive on this project last week and it didn't go as planned. I'd like to understand why and how I can handle this better next time. If you have questions like that, you're not alone. Hi, I'm Andrew with Chemical Concepts, and me and my team help sign companies all across the United States with their bonding and product assembly challenges. And I'm giving a talk at the ISA at the end of April at the Mandalay Bay Convention Center. It's about adhesives in sign fabrication. And we're going to demystify all of these questions, all these terms that you hear thrown around. We're going to talk about the different types of adhesives. Maybe you've heard terms like acrylics, epoxies, MMAs, urethanes, silicones, MS polymers. What are all these things? Why are there so many different types of adhesives? And isn't there just one glue I could use to stick everything together? Hint, there isn't. But what you will get is actionable insights, things that you can put into practice in the shop right away to help you get better results, more consistency, using the right tool for the job, because at the end of the day, adhesives are a tool. They're just another tool in your toolbox. And like all the tools in your toolbox, your ability to use them and your ability to select the right tool for the job that you have in front of you, that's going to determine your results, your outcomes, and it's going to really set you and your team up for success. So if you want to learn more, sign up. It's going to be a great session. If you want to figure out how to put adhesives in practice and make them work for you, sign up. You don't want to miss it.
The bully customer will push, demand, and even insult. But you'll put up with it because, well, there's a lot of work there to be had. The hurry up and wait customer asks for a tight deadline You agree, but only if you get the approved art by a certain time on a certain date, which they then ignore, and you are always faced with meeting that impossible deadline. Then there's the all quote no buy customer. How long should you let that go on for? The slow payer, the renegotiator, the charity, the nitpicker, and, as I heard someone mispronounce recently, the conva customer. My name is Bill Farquharson. On Wednesday, April 23rd at the ISA conference in Las Vegas, I will talk to you about how to deal with, ignore, manage, and even punch back at that nuisance customer. In a perfect world, clients value what we do, respect the process, and see you not as a vendor who gets brought in when they're ready to quote the job, but rather as a valuable resource whose advice they seek at the concept and design stage. In reality, we put up with an awful lot of customer nonsense, and all because we think we have to in order to get the business. Come to the desert and learn how to level the playing field.
This is Nicole Bergstrom shouting out from the sunny Southwest. I hope to see you this April at the ISA Sign Expo in beautiful Las Vegas. I'm an ISA educator with a passion project, Spark Learning, creative techniques for sign industry, technical training, ADA, and beyond. Here's the deal. I've been in the trenches at a custom sign company since 2015, learning the tricks of the trade and teaching others. During that time, I've hired 7 salespeople from the industry. I've shifted another 5 from other departments into sales, and I've hired 9 people into sales roles who haven't worked in our industry before. You may be thinking, your sales team must be huge, but guess what? It's not. Filling our bus with the right sales talent was a struggle. A big obstacle was our old approach to learning and training. To be specific, the fact that we did not have one. We were making it up on the fly, hopeful that our newbies would shadow for a while and just absorb key information along the way. I'm here to tell you that there is a much better way. Get ready to supercharge your technical learning program and improve your work. Come join me at Spark Learning at the ISA Sign Expo.
Hi everybody, this is Steve Haroon with Haroon Designs. I'm super excited to be presenting this year about Sign Design Simplified, Mastering the ADA and Signage Regulations. This course will be highly engaging, not filled with a whole bunch of technical details, but hopefully you'll take away some information that will allow you to identify non-compliant signage when you're out in the field, ultimately to increase your sales. You will be able to design aesthetically pleasing signs that are also compliant, and we will be going over some new rules for 2025 that you might not be aware of yet. Again, hope this is really engaging, not full of a whole bunch of technical jargon, and give you the tools necessary to design compliant signage and identify them out in the field. Look forward to seeing you in Vegas at ISA Expo 2025.
Hello, my name is Dan Swan. This year for 2025 ISA, I will be talking about elevating the role of purchasing in sign companies. My career started with the Navy, learning high-tech, later having a successful career in aerospace, defense, and microelectronics manufacturing with a 5-year capstone planning and purchasing management role in the signage industry. In 1990, I got my Bachelor of Science from UNCG Greensboro in Operations Management. In 1992, I tested and earned certification in Planning and Inventory Management. In 2012, I tested and earned certification as a Supply Chain Professional. 2023, I tested and earned certification in the Transformation of Supply Chains. The transformation of supply chains, I was already retired by then, but I was still learning. ISA Sign Expo is a lot about supply chains, choices, options, selling and buying, developing supplier relationships, and considering strategic partnerships. It is fitting that we acknowledge and elevate the role of purchasing at this industry showcase event. Some of the learning objectives that we're going to be looking at in this course are the 6 rights for purchasing success in the organization, when the purchasing function fits, where the purchasing function fits in your organization, the use of 5 W's and 1 H in the purchasing role, understanding the agency relationship in the purchasing role, recognizing the need for transparency in the records and activities that we do in that role. We need good data. And knowing that a successful supply chain relies on effective procurement. Thank you.
Good morning to you, coming all the way from the southern part of the North Island of beautiful New Zealand. But today we're talking about the education session that I'm going to be hosting with a group of panelists about working with national sign companies. In this event, where it's going to be an open collaboration, we're going to take a deep dive into what exactly it looks like to have a quality partnership with a national sign company. This is going to be on the benefit of both the national sign company side of things as well as the local install partner. We are going to have a group of panelists, very special people that are going to be coming in, again, both with a national sign company as well as with some local sign companies. And we're going to take a deep dive off into what exactly that partnership looks like. There's going to be availability within the session for Q&A. As well as hopefully we can take some deep dives off into what works, what doesn't work, what it takes to really thrive with these guys, and also, what it takes for the national sign companies to really be a good partner to that of the local sign companies. So I would encourage you to please join us. It's going to be it should be a very good session, and we look forward to it. Have a good day.
Have you ever had to defend a sign design at a variance hearing and wish you had the hard data to back you up? That's exactly why we've developed this manual with the Sign Research Foundation, to take decades of research on legibility and visibility and break it down into actionable steps for planners, designers, and owners. And in this session, we'll explore the science behind signage, looking at situations, how planners navigate regulations and compliance, legibility, how designers optimize contrast, type, and size for readability, and visibility, how owners can strategically place signage for maximum impact. And we know that signage isn't just about aesthetics, it's about guiding people safely and effectively. And when approval hinges on data, we've got the formula to help you make your case. So join us to learn how to apply this research, visualize the data, and build signs that are functional, beautiful, and most importantly, approved.
Hi everyone, my name is Adrian from G2G, and today we're going to talk about 3D printing a little bit. So what you see behind me here are very good examples of what we can do with 3D printing. We've obviously added some modules, we added some controllers. So there's some great options for you guys when you look at this as a solution. Now, what I have here on this side is a 3D printer. Now, there are many different kinds of 3D printers, of course. This is just one of those. It uses extrusion technology. Extrusion technology means that it takes this plastic filament, feeds it through the printer, the head heats it up, and it lays it down in layers, one on top of the other. That's slowly going to build up a design feed to whatever design you have in mind. Here on my left-hand side, there's some more examples. You can see they can be small, they can be big, you can have all kinds of intricate faces. We are really excited about 3D printing because it introduces a whole new level of complexity that you can present to your customers when you go and see them and offer them as a solution for what they need. Now, 3D printing itself is not meant to be a complete replacement, of course, for typical channel letters or the ways that many people make their signage. This is another tool in your arsenal that you can apply on a day-to-day basis and offer those solutions to your customers. During the ISA, we will be talking about printing, we're talking about the basis, what's the possibilities, what are some of the restrictions, and what you guys can expect from 3D printing when you actually apply it in your business every single day. So we look forward to see you guys there, and it's going to be a fun time. Please come say hello to us, and we'll see you there. Thank you.
Hey, Mark Rugen here, Managing Director of Learning and Development at SAI. And I want to invite you to my session, my educational session on rarely known tips and tricks, shortcuts, and so forth in Flexi Complete. If you're a Flexi user, you're going to love this session. I'm going to go through some really cool things. You're going to learn about how to use AI to create custom palettes, even vehicle wrap designs, which is kind of cool. I'm going to show you some custom shortcuts that I think you'll love that's going to increase your workflow. We'll show you how to set up some presets. We're gonna go through so many different things that are gonna help your shop right away. So if you're a Flexi user, and even if you're not, I invite you to my session, because guess what? If you're designing with some other software, I'm actually gonna show you how to match the colors in Flexi with that software. So this is a great session for you. I highly encourage you to come. It's from noon to 1 o'clock, so guess what? Bring your lunch and drinks with you and sit down and just enjoy a great learning session. This is Mark Rugen, Learning and Development Manager here at SAI. I want you to come see me, and then you can come to our booth and you'll enjoy a little bit more education there as well. Welcome to the ISA show.
Hello everyone, and thanks for joining me for the sneak peek of my ISA Sign Expo 2025 education presentation. The name of my presentation is Coaching for Success, Transforming Management into Empowerment. This is something that's near and dear to my heart. I think leadership is so amazing, and I think as leaders we have this unique opportunity to not only change lives, but also make magic happen along the way. So that being said, I'm going to cut to the chase and do a quick outline of what you can expect in my presentation. First things first, we're going to do a deep dive into understanding the differences between coaching and managing. Next, we're going to talk about culture. And then we're going to talk about both personal and professional development with your staff. Both are very important in their own way. From there, we're going to talk about how to overcome some of the challenges that may arise along the way. And at the end, we're going to open it up for discussion and go over some actionable items that you can take back home to your staff. So that being said, thanks for having me. I can't wait to see you in Vegas.